This channel has always been, is, and always will be apolitical. It's real estate based. But here's the thing. Policymakers do have an impact on policy, and in this case, housing policy. Trump officials are preparing executive orders on housing affordability, and what that means in a nutshell is the government is signaling who they think has a right to own a home. And in this case, that's you, the home buyer, the individual. Something to take away, though, is that this is not a law just yet, but it does signal a major shift in how the government thinks about housing. You should know that nothing changes today, and there's no immediate ban, there's no immediate rate drop, but it does signal a little bit of a sea change between homeowners trying to buy homes and corporations. And it's a rhetorical and policy pivot back to homeowners occupying homes. And in my opinion, that's a good thing, regardless of who's at the helm of the country. So what are a couple of key takeaways if this happens? It could mean that home buyers will face less competition from corporations with deep pockets. And instead of competing with cash offers from entities with tons of capital, prices will become more regulated and reflect more closely what individual home buyers have in their bank account and what they can afford to live on. And here's the reality. Institutional investors currently dominate specific price bands in the market. So if this goes through, you might see fewer cash bids and slightly more room to negotiate in some areas, but it's not a magic switch. And yeah, while it might keep mortgage rates from rising even further, it's not going to cause a quick drop. Other things that it might do is allow buyers to dip into retirement funds and college saving plans for down payments. In the past, some buyer programs that have been implemented without increasing supply have actually pushed prices higher, did help some buyers, but overall didn't solve systemic affordability concerns. But here's the thing. The real impact is going to come from Congress, not just social media posts, which is kind of what we have to run on right now. But it's reasonable to expect that this will go through. Again, I'm not a fortune teller. I don't have a crystal ball, so don't take this as fact. But even so, executive orders don't last forever. They can be changed with the next administration. So long-lasting housing changes usually require legislation. And several investor restriction bills already exist, but none have passed yet. And bipartisan support is still uncertain. So in the end, policy changes will be incremental. Timelines will most likely be long. And maybe markets react before laws are finalized. We already know that large investors are moving out of residential. Some are moving into commercial. But at least while it's not the finish line, it's a start to the conversation. And by the way, the average mortgage rate across America for a 30-year fixed FHA is at 5.88. I'm Dalton. Thanks for watching. And if you know anyone who wants to buy, sell, or invest in the DFW area, whether that means commercial or residential, make sure you reach out, and I'll see you next time.